Can you cast Warzone Mobile from your phone onto your PC or monitor or TV so that you can kind of play on, of course, a bigger screen? And the answer to that question is yes, you can, although it might not be the answer that you're looking for, and I'll explain why. So let's get into it. First of all, yes, there's actually a lot of different ways that you can cast your phone onto various things. I've actually already made a video about how you can cast onto a monitor, and I'm going to briefly talk about how you can cast onto a TV. There are plenty of apps that do it. Chromecast actually has a built-in feature where if you just have a Chromecast, you can connect pretty easily from Android or Google phones. I believe Apple to Apple TV can also cast, although don't quote me on that one. But anywho, there are a variety of different apps. Which one do I recommend? Miracast I've used before, and that seems pretty good, but hey look, those are all up to you. And I'm going to show you a quick snippet from my other video as to how to cast to a monitor. So if you go over to your settings here in your PC, and you go to System, Projecting to this PC, Launch Connect App to launch this PC, which is up here. Now this is a setting that you may have needed to enable and download first, but that's relatively easy and you'll be able to find it here on this page. But you can go ahead and launch it and you start looking like this. Then you go onto your phone and it is rather easy. So you want to swipe down, you want to go again, hopefully you guys can see this, swipe across, and you want to go to Smart View. So Smart View the app. Then once you're on this one, you'll notice that it's recognized that my PC is ready, and you can start sharing. And there you go. So now you have your phone is casting to your monitor. And so now let's talk about the reasons why this probably isn't the answer that you're looking for. Unfortunately, look, there's a big thing about consistency when it comes to casting, and I've just had moments where there are insane frame drops, and having that scattered around through your gameplay just sucks. Not to mention that, you know, if you're trying to play a game and you drop down to 1 frame per second, and you know, in a gunfight, that's you dead. So you're not going to have a good time there, and the even bigger factor at play here is really just the delay when it comes to casting. All things considered, the delay is relatively quick, but relatively quick isn't good enough for gaming. If you've ever played with a bit of a delay while gaming, it's so noticeable. The difference between, you know, turning around and shooting someone and turning around and shooting the wall next to them is differences of, you know, milliseconds of, you know, essentially how long you're holding your analog stick. It's milliseconds. And we do all of that and we process it really quickly in our heads, but, you know, when I say that there's a quarter of a second delay, that is heaps. That you will feel it. You will really feel it. And because of that reason, yeah, casting just doesn't really work, unfortunately. Now, I do actually want to test what happens if you connect it with a cord to try cut down on, well, the delay, but I am yet to record that, and when I do, I will make a video. So if you do want to see that, it's probably up on the channel, and if it's not up on the channel, then it's coming out onto the channel. In that case, you can subscribe, you know, wink wink. But yeah, look, when it comes to casting, yes, you can do it, and if by some means you're okay with that kind of a delay, go for it, but as it is right now, it's probably not your best option, and unfortunately there are no emulators to play this on PC as of yet, but if there is, I will definitely let all of you know. So, anywho gamers, hope you have a good one.